So. Next one.
Wieso?
Mr. Barry?
Hat sich erledigt. Ich darf das Herz.
What's your name, please?
Fraser. I just met you in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Ja, genau.
I know it.
Nee,
Okay, Mr.
nee,
Fraser.
hier.
Please come in and sit down. Here first. So. You told my colleague a fantastic version your last 2 years.
I told who?
My colleague
Okay.
in the police station.
No, I'm talking about my Sky Deutschland.
Ja, okay. Yes, that's right. Sie sprechen Deutsch gar nicht?
My Deutsch is not so good.
Ah, gut. Und mein Englisch auch nicht.
That's okay.
Ja? Haben Sie einen Ausweis, Passport?
Yes.
Yes. That's good.
What do you mean a fantastic story? I'm guessing you think I'm...
What I heard, it means a story.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, all I told them was about my SAP and my Sky, so I don't understand why that's fantastic.
It's my opinion. Okay. No problem. British citizen. Naja. Dundee. Great footballer.
Na doch, was?
Klar, was. Was ist deine Variante? Aber was hat er schon mal? Mr. Fraser, wir holen jetzt einen Dolmetscher. A translator.
Okay.
In English. It's better for us. Okay. And then you can tell us again what has happened in Germany.
Okay, well, I went and got some more evidence. They told me to go and print out.
Okay.
That's all I
Have you anything in papers?
Yes, that's what I went to get. I can email it to the colleague at the police station.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Okay. This one.
No, there's two different cases. No.
No. What is?
Okay, so hold on. My impression is you're not taking me seriously, and I only just got here. The first time I went to that police station was when my wallet was stolen. So the gentleman emailed me from his police email. So what I'm saying is I could have emailed the evidence to his email, but I didn't. I had to print it out. There's two different things, which was the Sky and the SAP.
Okay.
I have a legal case with SAP right now. The Sky Deutschland is something totally different.
Okay.
So my initial impression seems you think this seems to be funny, but it's really not.
It's very difficult for me to understand your.
But you haven't spoken yet.
Yeah. Okay.
So what this is a transcript of WhatsApp messages going back and forth. That was my boss at BTO.
Okay.
And it also has the director of Sky Deutschland included in the messages on the WhatsApp messages.
What's up there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The colleague will phone for a translator.
Okay.
And we will wait.
Sure.
Ja, Müllmann von der Bundespolizeiinspektion Hannover. Schönen guten Tag, Herr
So you
Möller.
told me you're special police.
Ich
What
hoffe,
does that
ich
mean
störe Sie
exactly?
nicht.
We are
Ich
special
habe eine
police.
Frage, und zwar Sie dolmetschen ja in englischer Sprache, ist das richtig?
Railway.
Haben Sie zufällig Zeit, ad hoc für uns
So
eine
which case am I
Vernehmung zu
talking
dolmetschen?
about? Am I talking about my employment one or with the theft?
Wie bitte?
Police is police in Germany.
Jetzt sofort.
When you have a problem, you can
Und zwar
come
am
to us.
Hauptbahnhof.
No
Wir sind die
problem.
Bundespolizeiinspektion hier am Hauptbahnhof. Wir sind ausgelagert
no.
in der Theaterstraße hinter der Oper. Also das ist Theaterstraße 3, ist das Haus A.
Where's your luggage?
Die Nummer wird ja angezeigt.
Is it all or your luggage?
Ja,
I don't
super.
carry my
Okay, bis
luggage
gleich.
around with me.
In the
Jo,
hotel?
tschüss.
Yes, I'm not going to carry my luggage around with me.
Wir melden sich gleich.
Wer?
Dolmetscher.
Wo ist denn kommen her?
Von die Straße. Ist am nächsten. Ja, noch ein paar Stadtbahnstationen. Nein. Was sagen Sie denn, der hat keinen Kopf?
Das ist ein bisschen merkwürdig. Was ist das denn?
Das ist immer so, und zwar die dritten Fragen dort Leute die du im Fall eines Unfalls oder so anrufen kannst.
Okay. Emergency.
Ja. Die brauchen wir auch nicht.
Is there a problem with my passport?
Pardon?
Is there a problem with my passport?
No, there's no problem with your passport. But we have to take a look. Okay?
Yeah, it just seems a little weird what's going on, but okay.
Einscannen. Ja, hier Biodatenseite. Und sonst ist ja nichts, was. Nee, das ist alles gut.
Also nur die
Nur die Lichtbilddatenseite. Ne?
Bei dir drauf bleibt, oder?
Kannst du machen.
Dann ruft er zurück, ob er
Ja,
Zeit
er
hat?
meldet sich. Der muss in seinem Büro, hat er gesagt, nur fragen, ob er noch Termine im Kalender stehen hat.
So what crime am I talking about here? Because I'll be honest with you, his reaction when I got in here, to me, body language is not a good one. He seems to think this is a joke. Why am I talking to him?
I think so.
No, he really
Yes.
doesn't. What am I talking to him about? I talked to him about the theft on the train and the two employment issue. Well, the one employment issue. Well, why is that a fantastic story? That's actually quite rude. I'll be honest.
I can't tell you because
If someone says a fantastic story, it
it's
means
not
they don't believe it.
this is not the right. That's not the point. I don't know how to tell you that if you can't speak English and such a good, you know what I mean?
I can read body language quite well. The way he presented that was not good.
Just a second, please. Löhmann. Hallo. Ja. Also es geht um eine Körperverletzung und um ein Betrugsdelikt. Geschädigter. Also, nein, es ist der Geschädigte. Ja, also da sage ich Ihnen ganz ehrlich, möchte ich auch gerne fertig sein. Nein, also das sollten wir hinkriegen. Wir bereiten das jetzt soweit vor und dann warten wir auf Ihr Eintreffen. Löhlmann. Ja, bis gleich. Tschüss. Do you want to drink something?
No, thank you.
Dolmetscher ist auf dem Weg. Haben die schon einen Vorgang an den Weg auf?
Was setzt du mal an? Brauchst du dann Wasser?
Ja doch, dann kann ich das reinschauen. Dann kann ich mal kratzen.
Das ist gut, ne?
Nee.
Warum nicht? Schief aus.
Müllmann. Hallo, Herr Tim. Oh ja, grundsätzlich ist das nett von Ihnen gemeint. Also Sie können, wenn es Ihnen jetzt persönlich besser passt, dann können Sie gerne auch früher kommen. Also ich habe morgen keine weiteren Vernehmungstermine, von daher wäre mir das jetzt ehrlich gesagt auch, ich bin froh, wenn ich früher nach Hause komme, aber das ist jetzt nicht zwingend. Also es ist in Ordnung, wenn Sie um 1 kommen, ne? Könnten Sie auch machen, ja? Machen Sie das so, wie Sie es einrichten können. Ich bin ja hier. Ja, ich muss zugeben, da gab es hier so eine interne Bürogeschichte, weswegen das ein bisschen später rausgekommen ist. Deswegen ist Ihnen das wahrscheinlich nicht zugegangen, aber Sie kriegen das ja dann wahrscheinlich noch, ne? Nein, es geht ja nicht darum, dass Sie mir das vorlegen müssen. Es geht ja nur um die Form halber, dass Ihnen das vorliegt. Darum geht es ja nur.
So recht.
Ja. Ja, aber wissen Sie, Herr Tim, es geht ja nur darum, ich habe hier Formvorschriften sozusagen einzuhalten. Und indem ich Ihnen die Vorladung nochmal geschickt habe, habe ich das gemacht. Ne? Und es geht nur darum, dass Sie das nochmal schriftlich haben. Ne? Ja, ja, genau. Also, wie gesagt, wenn Sie dann morgen hier sind, dann kommen Sie vorbei und, ne? Okay. Jo. Tschüss. Hast du die falsche Schwarz-Weiß-Kopie weggeschmissen?
Egal.
Oh, Mann.
When is this translator turning up? I have an appointment at 3.
What?
When is the translator turning up? I have an appointment at 3 o'clock.
10-15 minutes, maybe.
What, I asked your English is obviously better. What part of the crime or whatever I talked about to them are we talking about here? Because the only things I've told them are about the stolen wallet and the Deutschbahn behavior from Munich to Hanover, and also the issue with the Sky Deutschland with the
We
water.
can talk about everything, to both.
Okay. But that's a fantastic story.
No. Da hast du jetzt was angerichtet, Carsten.
No fantastic story.
Okay.
It's your story, and you told us your story.
I haven't told you anything yet. I told you everything. So
Vorgang annehmen.
So, wir nehmen als Hauptdelikt, würde ich sagen, KV, ne? Oder den Betrug.
Nee, KV.
Ja, würde ich nämlich auch so sehen.
Aber wir müssten den Betrug müssten wir da auch dann irgendwie mit rein.
Das kriegen wir
Das
doch.
machen wir später noch.
Nö.
Das ist nicht so einfach.
Mal schauen. Das war Betrug.
32. Was müssen wir da noch reinnehmen? Gegebenenfalls Sprachhaltung gemacht.
Das machen wir später. Oder?
Das kann man später. Das ist eigentlich was
an asylum folder? Let's say asylum. Black one in the middle. What does that translate to? The one with the German bird on it? Asylum bird.
Asylbewerber.
What does that mean?
Asylum.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Do you have any address at home, maybe? Where do you live in Great Britain?
I don't live there anymore.
And do you have a fixed address?
Well, I did until these employment situations happened in Germany, and then I registered in Würzburg and I registered in Munich, but the threats became too much that I left both areas, and I have a legal battle against one, and the other one pretends I never even worked there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So until this is resolved, it's not a good idea for me to particularly settle in one place because they owe me a lot of money.
Okay. Ja, im Prinzip müssen wir ja das anklicken, ne?
Ja. Weißt du, wie er herkommt, oder?
Ja.
Ist das ein Mann oder was?
Ja.
Kommt der mit Öffis? Mit Öffis oder?
Das hat er nicht gesagt.
Also.
Aber das wundern wir ja auch nicht.
Nee, wenn er reinkommt.
Are you married?
No.
No? Jetzt habe ich hier kein Formular angelegt, ne? Das ist ja schon gut. So. Den Beschuldigten können wir eigentlich erst eintragen, wenn.
Nee, große ist das Reise.
Genau, wir haben ja
Ja, das
Vergebung,
kann
ne?
man mal später. Er muss uns erst mal eine Geschichte erzählen. Ne?
Boah, ist das spannend, ey.
Ja.
Nein, GmbH. Ich hab die alle nicht mehr im Kopf. Junge, was? Junge, wie weit ist denn? Was denn?
Yes.
Irgendwie so, ne?
Das ist immer Schreimaschinen, sagen auf der riesigen Schilde. Und gab an. Was hast du denn?
Das andere machen wir gleich. Ich lege jetzt nur das Formular für Vernehmung an. Ich schreibe. Kannst vernehmen.
Achso, die Zettel hatte ich doch irgendwo hingelegt.
I have one question. Is when I was logging these crimes, they said the normal police station to do that to is that red brick building. This is clearly not that red brick building, is it?
don't understand you. Sorry.
Is this here?
No, so basically when I was in the Hofmann,
Yeah.
and he was saying, this is not really our case, you should go just to the normal police, which is in the red brick building. This is not the building that he told me to come to.
Our colleagues in the main station.
Yes. So this
They
is
said this to you yesterday or what?
yes, yesterday. So this is not the building or the place or the people I was told to speak to.
Oh, that's not right. Because we tell you everything when the translator is here, okay? Ja? Sagt gerade, die Kollegen haben ihn weggeschickt zur Herschelstraße. Ja, die wären nicht zuständig. Ich glaube, Carmen hat das ein bisschen falsch verstanden.
I'm very confused as to what's going on.
Yes, but yesterday you went first to our office.
I've been in there. I've been in the Hofmann one numerous times trying to explain what was going on.
Yesterday.
I've been in there a few days.
Few days. And the first day was?
When I got my wallet stolen from Munich to Hanover.
And this was which day?
I'm very tired, man. It's like I didn't know I was coming here. That's already dealt with. He's logged the crime already.
Yes, but the case is you, the colleagues who told you that you have to go to the other office.
Was yesterday.
Was yesterday.
Yes.
Our colleagues in the main station.
Yes. So this is well, the way he received me and the way I'm sat here is confusing me, I'll be honest. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Die Kollegen gestern haben zu ihm gesagt, er wäre da falsch. Von uns.
And I was not told I was coming here. I marched here by 2 police officers. It's all very bizarre, I'll be honest.
Yeah, okay. I understand.
Gestern.
Mhm.
Und die haben ihn zur Herrschelstraße.
Ja, aber tut mir leid, also dann ist das ja falsch, was Carmen gesagt hat.
Kannst du auch nicht viel durchgeben.
Nein, aber...
You are right here, okay? You are right.
Aber es geht ja darum, sie fing ja an mit dieser Strafvereinigungs- und Amtsgeschichte. Ne? Da sollte man dann ja mal ganz vorsichtig sein.
Ich kann sie ja nochmal angucken.
Ja, aber da sollte ich mal still sein, oder nicht?
Ja, das müssen wir mal im Hinterkopf behalten.
Mhm.
So, okay. Kann ich dich im Moment mit ihm allein lassen, oder? You are a smoker?
No.
No. Alright. That's okay.
You drink something, coffee maybe?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Dann gehe ich mal runter und hau mir noch einer in den Kopf. Das wird ja dann wahrscheinlich länger dauern. Hast du denn Zeit heute?
Du, ich bleib länger.
Okay.
The last I heard was the lady said, I'm going to look through your emails, go get the other evidence before we log the crime. I actually gave a homeless person some food, so it took a little bit longer. Some German woman screaming at me because I'm trying to help a homeless guy. And then go to the police station, and without any notice, I'm marched over here. It doesn't feel overly good, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's going on.
No. Okay.
And then for him to say that, now I'm thinking, okay, what's going on? None of this makes any sense. Because no one, I was told to go to the computer, print out more evidence, and they're gonna log the crime there. No one said nothing, I marched over here, and then an unusual reception. I don't know, it just seems very weird to me what's going on right now. I don't
Ja,
know.
okay. Geh ruhig raus. My colleagues, we went to our office maybe 2 hours ago, okay?
Mm-hmm.
After you went to the office and told our colleagues what happened,
At
okay?
Sky Deutschland.
Sky? No, pardon.
What-
You told me that you are confused. Why
Okay,
you are
yes,
sitting here?
yes.
No, right now, okay?
What did I tell them that brought me here?
You can tell us everything. We write it down.
Mm-hmm.
We send this to an office in Munich.
They already have it. I've done this
Exactly.
already in Munich.
Where?
I've gone through all this in Munich and told them how bad my situation
Yes,
was, and
but-
they did nothing.
But you told my colleagues that the lawyer makes you
Yes,
some,
he got a
yes,
body, yes.
and this we want to take
Okay.
right down and send this to colleagues in Munich, and they
They
will.
already know. I told them. I called the police. They refused to.
Do you have any names or telephone numbers from them?
Okay, if it's regards to that, then I'll wait. But the police turned up
Yes.
and refused to do anything and drove off.
Yes, but I don't think so that they do anything and write it down, or?
No, what happened is there was two of them, both
Yeah.
male. One was a big guy, the other one not so much. And in the office, after what transpired, I called the police straight away. I said, this is what happened. So they turned up. It's close to Leopoldstraße, where I work. So they turned up, and they're kind of mocking me that I can't speak German. And if you understand what I've been put through since I arrived in Germany, it's not possible to learn a language, what I'm going through. Anyway, he said, his basic response was, after I told him what happened, he said, he's a German in his bureau, he can do whatever he likes. If he hits you and you hit him back, I put you in prison. I said, are you willing to write that down? So I put them down. And then they wouldn't give me any names, wouldn't give me any badge numbers, and they gave me like just a blank piece of paper like this, wrote a number on it that I put in the email, and drove off. And I never heard anything again. And then I wrote, I'm not a lawyer, but I tried to write it in a legal way to this lawyer to say he lied about absolutely everything. But there's one thing to steal, there's one thing to lie, but he became violent. Once I realized he was lying to me, I started to ask more and more questions, and that's when it escalated. And then the police did absolutely nothing. They just drove off. And that was 10 months ago. And I mean, it's just at the point, the only reason I even went back in and told Hanover Police Station is because Hanover Police Station is the only police station that's logged the crime. I've been punched on the S-Bahn. I've had a death threat in the English Garden. Not one Munich police officer would bother it. I got attacked in the Düsseldorf Hauptbahnhof. I went to the police. You're not German, go away. So I gave up going to the police. It was a waste of time. This is the only police station that said, okay, about the wallet from Munich to Hanover. So now I'm going back to them about everything because they're the only ones that will log it. So for me having nothing, I'm like, oh, you guys are actually going to do something? This is all the things that have happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It's unbelievable.
Well, in one city, yes, but I've been treated like a dog in Germany. Really.
Yes,
It's
I
been
can
bad.
understand it. It's not fun.
Well, I've had my things stolen. At least, not all together, but on at least probably about 100 separate occasions. Shoes, my wallet, my suitcase. I mean, it's been non-stop. It's been bad.
Yes. That's right.
But then if I go to the police and they don't want to log it, what can I do? I can't twist their arm and make them log it. That's why I kept going back to this one. I'm like, you guys are doing something. Well, at least writing it down so it's logged. But it's not funny though. I've been put in situations in Germany where if not for German people, not the police, helping me, I'm in quite a bad situation.
Yes?
Mm.
Do you have any money?
Well, I mean, honestly,
But you are working here in Hanover, actually.
so, no, the only reason once you have a legal problem in one German city, you cannot get a lawyer in that city. I went on Toy Town and like, forget it. So, there's this guy thing, but also SAP. Because my boss is British and he's making this a political situation. You may or may not know how I arrived in Germany. I'm sure you probably do. But he made my life impossible in SAP. I went to Waldorf and explained what happened, and they pretended it wasn't going on. So the only reason I arrived in Hanover was I got chased all the way up the west coast of Germany with threats from SAP, and I arrived in Hanover thinking it would be a quiet city. Finally, I got a lawyer, something might happen, but if I'm not a 40-year-old, I delivered $4 billion in banking in North America. That's why I came here, because my situation got bad.
Mhm.
These things that are going on with Sky and SAP are related to that, there's no doubt.
Mhm.
Because you can't go from being one of the top execs in the world from my age to being treated like an absolute dog. And it's in hostels, it's in hotels. There's no reason for someone to stand on an S-Bahn and punch me. I don't know this person, but it's been constant, non-stop harassment. And the Deutsche Bahn is being specifically bad. I can't get on one of those trains. Well, as a police, you're a police officer, correct?
Yeah.
Is it normal for, and I was starting to get confused how much power they have. Because I took a train from Düsseldorf to Cologne, right? I had a totally valid ticket. He said, show me your ticket. I said, okay. He said, where are you from? I said, Canada. For me, I'm Canadian.
Mhm.
I don't believe you. I'm like, okay, show me your passport. I said, okay. He was like, I don't believe you. Where do you work? Where are you living? Those are not normal questions. To the point, I said, who are you? Are you the police? Then he started asking really personal questions. To the point, I picked my phone out my bag. I said, and he took off. I've been threatened on Deutsche Bahn police. I've been refused tickets. It's not normal behavior. I know Deutsche Bahn is bad, but it's. I had my wallet stolen from Munich to Hanover. I said, can you please just write something down so when I go to the police, they have something. A guy who comes out in the New York Yankees, you know how they have that little information room? You understand German, but you don't fucking speak German? Get off my fucking train. I'm like, what are you talking about? So it's about 4 of them marched me all the way to my seat. I'm asking German people, what's going on here? The Deutsche Bahn woman behind me went, no one talked to him. Kicked me off in Fulda. The police were like, yeah, you're getting treated very badly. I said, can I record the crime here? No, wait till you get to Hanover. I said, yeah, but it happened here. I think I should record it. No, we don't want to record it. Wait till you get to Hanover. And this kind of thing happens all the time. So I had to go to Deutsche Bahn. They wanted me to pay another ticket. I said, I'm not paying another ticket. So the police, in front of everyone, put me back on the train. And